Welcome, everyone. This is now week 49 of the weekly tournaments. We've got ourselves a nice little top tier week. With me on commentary today is the Samo Camo.
Howdy, howdy.
All right. And without further ado, let's go ahead and go over the rules real quick. Right off the bat, please make sure you're on AES BIOS and you have 3 at the start of every round, otherwise, or every game rather. Otherwise, you'll cause desyncs. And then for the game itself, Kryu's banned. Long story short, his fireball is way too easy to use and it invalidates a very significant portion of the cast that's otherwise completely viable. Lian Zantetsu's JC glitch is banned. Basically, this lets them chain their J into itself indefinitely, and it leads to a ton of block infinites and really crazy combo routes, so it's just unhealthy. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. This is because the only form of IPS this game has is a damage cap, so in theory, if we didn't instate this at some point, everything would become a touch of timeout, and that's no fun. Okada J236 cancels, and Speed Lee or Speed Zan air chains are limited to 2 uses per combo. This is mostly to keep them in line with the above rule, as they would otherwise have ways to jump 3 or 4 times in a combo. Moria Teleport is limited to 1 use per combo, and the combo with a teleport for positional advantage is still fine as long as you do not combo off of the teleport from there. Once again, this is mostly just keep them in line, and if it was 2 reps, it would just lead to a bunch of really confusing semantics, so it's easier for everyone involved to just limit it to 1 rep. No win switching, which extends to changing modes. If you win with a character, you gotta pick that character on the next round, unless you reset the bracket in Grand Finals. The following stages are banned due to slowdown, those being Village, better known as Crimson, Flames, Shrine, better known as Hellgate, and Graveyard. The format is best for 3 rounds per game, timer set to normal, all handicaps at their default values, and all meters unmasked. Basically, don't mess with anything besides the stage select, and you will be good. Matches are best of 3 until finals, and then winners, losers, and grand finals are all best of 5. And with that, the rest of that is pretty much just formalities. Remember to check in. If you haven't, you will be disqualified about now. So let me go ahead and set everything up here. Alright, and with that, here is this week's bracket. Starting us off, we have Samo Camo versus Brody Nelson. Go play your match, and yeah, I think we'll watch everyone today. Why not? So don't play your match unless it's called. Anyway, Samo, go play your match.
I'm playing. Is this that new guy who's gonna join the tourneys? I've never seen his name before.
I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell for me either, so we'll have to see. Majin just didn't check in.
Ah, dang. I was hoping he'd be here.
Yeah. I think he double booked himself. Anyways, it looks like we have EX Yuki versus Power Hibiki? got one of the Hibikis. Yep, alright, we got power. Traditional Wisdom would say this is a pretty slow matchup. It's honestly pretty even because Yuki's Fireball is so strong and Hibiki generally just struggles a lot with Fireball characters. And Yuki's also got that 5A, which is really difficult for Hibiki to counterpoke. But at pretty much every other aspect of the game, Hibiki just dominates because she's got bigger normals and has really good ways to anti-air Yuki's pressure. In the form of 5B, which covers pretty much all of Yuki's jump arcs, so she can't use those gimmicks. Samo Camo, nonetheless, managed to find some clean hits, gain a ton of damage out. Alright, Brody getting a solid 2-hit combo though, and that's going to deal 25% because Yuki has no health. Alright, Samo finding a jump in, getting the reset. Alright, baiting out some of these buttons, not really punishing any of them. Samo's playing very, very reserved right now, which is pretty strange for an EX character, but nonetheless, he manages to find another Fireball and takes the game. Alright, no counter picks. We'll have to see if Brody can take this back. Failed to block the overhead. I think he saw it and tried to mash out, but Hibiki's buttons are pretty slow, so it's really hard to actually hit people out of speed overheads. Usually you do have to block it and just punish it that way. But Hibiki gets a ton of damage if you do, so that's no biggie. Alright, Samo resetting just outside of Brody's Desperation range, putting him back into Desperation. Alright, Brody lands some cool knockdowns. Lands a 2B, that was unsafe on hit, but Samo was not ready to punish it. Hibiki 2B is a good example of why a button can be unsafe on hit and still be decent. If you're not specifically watching for Hibiki 2B, you're not going to punish that. But it's got some very, very nice frame data and a pretty solid hitbox for most matchups. Alright, Samo getting another reset, but eats a jump in, but Brody dropping the combo and allowing Samo to punish for the game. Alright, Samo's moving on.
Some good games. Yeah, I mean, you really have to be looking for 2B. It's not something that comes out too often either.
Yeah, no, if you use it
Especially in power.
sparingly, it's 100% viable. I don't care what Saku says. That is incredibly difficult to react to, even if you've got a 2-frame jab. Like, Kagami struggles to punish that if he's not specifically watching for it. Although it's not good in the Kagami matchup just because it loses to a lot of things. Anyways, up next we have Gainsbourg versus Mifune. This should be interesting. We've actually got a pretty stacked bracket this week. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, we got Loki in here now.
Yeah, we got Loki, we got Gainsbourg, we got Mifune, we got Ardon, we got you.
We've got Lemon for crying out loud. I mean,
Who could have predicted that? When's the last time we've seen Lemon at one of these tournaments? If I didn't know better, I'd say he was, like, bound to just show up. It's almost like he doesn't have a choice.
it's crazy.
Also, you gotta report your scores, dude.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Alright. Here we are.
Zantetsu, all right. Like to see it.
Zantetsu Lee. Yeah, it looks like Mifune is not confident in his Washi for this matchup. I've said it a million times and I'll say it again, Lee is probably the best pocket you can have for Zan. He's got the lowest skill floor of any character that can actually hold his own against Zan. And the more important thing is that if you don't like fighting Zan, you'll still probably like fighting him with Lee. Because Lee shuts down a lot of Zantetsu's normal bullshit. He does still lose nominally in a lot of places. Most notably, Zan has much better presence at half screen, thanks to Dash Slice and Kunai's. But if Zan's trying to run his normal mix-ups, Lee can just dodge through all of them. He's just got to watch for Kunai's. But Kunai isn't rewarding enough to justify throwing out specifically to catch dodges. So overall, they end up just kind of doing the same thing, except Zan can sit on a life lead a lot harder in this matchup than Lee can. Alright, good get hard cancel from Gainsbourg right there. Alright, jump
roll.
Slice. Blocks the dive kick. I believe that was fake cross-up and a real cross-up, so that was pretty impressive. That's not easy to block.
On the dive kick?
Yeah.
I think dive kick you can just hold one direction the whole time.
No, I'm absolutely positive there is a way to get a cross-up on the second hit.
Off the second hit?
Yeah, like the first of the follow.
Down the input?
I've had it happen to me before. It's a thing. It's a very specific spacing though, because there is actually cross-up prevention on it, which is weird considering nothing else in this game has it. Maybe it's just that the pushback is weird.
Doing a lot of dive kicks.
Mifune just poking out with these strong buttons. All these 2Cs, all these 3Cs, leaving himself plus. Gets the Rekka, and that's gonna kill!
Dive kick's actually a pretty good option versus Lee, just because of it dealing with the AB dodge. Like, deals with it really well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Lee, in general, has a really hard time covering that space with anti-airs. So Zan can actually work around Flash Kick pretty effectively, too. Which, surprising amount of characters can't. Lee's Flash Kick is such an underrated option, I tell ya.
Well, it's one of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. It's mostly a babysitting tool because nothing's forcing a good opponent to contest it. But if you do contest it, oh dear. You just want to do everything you can to stay out of that situation. Don't let him get a charge. Speaking of anti-airs...
You don't see a whole lot of intentional DPs, and you don't see a whole lot of them hit either. Awareness to 3 BOTG afterwards, that was really good. Oh, 8-2, that was slick. Nice cross-up.
Gets the throw, alright. Tries a cheeky dodge, and gets his own dive kick, alright.
I think that would have chipped down if it hadn't hit. It's a good tool for that, but not much for a whole lot else.
Alright, gets the jump in, but a little too far away for a conversion.
Getting all these buttons, holy cow.
I mean, it's working. Alright, command grab. Goes for meaty slash. Yeah, I know you made a whole video on how to punish Dash Slice.
I did.
Oh, wow. Fude already taking that. No fear.
I made 2 videos, thank you.
What was the first?
No, that was the first. The first one was
Oh.
about Dash Slide. The second one was about Kunai and Oki.
Oh. You should probably make those public on YouTube rather than unlisted.
But
Because
then
they're really
people
hard
can
to
see
find
them.
right now. They're just on the Discord.
Exactly, that's where they are.
Yeah. Bruh, that's the worst place you can hide tech. Next, you're gonna tell me we should put it on the second page of Google.
And there we are.
Alright. Anyways, up next is myself versus Ardon. I've been learning to speedrun rather than grind out combos, so I might drop some stuff.
Just speed run your win. Can't be too hard, right?
I can't deboost Juzo, though. I don't have enough health. Oops, I misspelled that.
It makes you wonder, though, who is the most capable of speedrunning? Like, which character you think? Power Shigen, maybe?
I'm willing to bet it's Moria because the AI actually really struggles to block his resets. And if you
That's
keep
true.
resetting in a teleport, you rack up damage stupidly fast.
And yeah, he's got tools to deal with the Koryu, too.
Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that. The Koryu AI is really hard to cheat, so that's non-trivial. Just let me know when you get in.
I am looking at a black... Oh, now I'm in. Yeah. Speed Moria, maybe. Yep, Speed Moria, Power Lee. Okay. Setting it to Battlefield, the best stage in the game. Thank you very much. As far as matchups go, this one's relatively even, I'd say. Both characters can play, a little bit honestly. Do their BNBs. Oh, a little bit of a drop there. And I don't know, generally just going to be whoever wins neutral and confirms into their BNB is going to be doing the best here. Obviously, Lee doesn't have the best answer to ATP spam, aside from just coming in, but that's, I don't know. Oh, wow. Deflects on the ground, that's risky. $6B, okay. Fishing for damage here. Moria running out of time. That'll take it. I don't know if that linked. Doesn't matter too much, though. A 2C out of the Moria pressure there. It's just a really good option. Hey, full damage. Well, opted to go 5C for Oki instead. Lemon, super, wake up. That's good. Drops it again. It's not an easy combo for sure. Takes it anyways, good stuff. especially if you're delaying the DPs after the Rekka. It can be pretty tough. Which delaying them confirms them from any range, I believe. Okay, dash A confirm into B&B, good stuff. And wow, ATP and a grab, good stuff. Tech chase, jeez. Look at that. He doesn't even go for the third Rekka hit. He just goes for DP. Not playing around. Nice, another ATP into a, or BTP into grab. Good stuff. Yeah, it's not safe, but it works. 100% works. It's going to be a full punish there. Power BC, okay. Sometimes those work, sometimes they don't. Yeah, Lee's approach options are a little limited here when he's doesn't have life lead. I mean, you can full screen B fan. I suppose that works. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think you could just ATP for the rest of the match. That's kind of gnarly. Just out of time. What a shame. All right, raw Rekka. Follow up, good stuff. Deflect into 5C. Another blocked Rekka is going to lead into. Oh, it goes for a reset. Okay, that was micro dash 3 BCD.
Still got it.
That's that. Wait, Lemon can do combos? He's a madman.
Alright. I still feel kind of bad that I timed out his OTG there.
Yeah, I wonder if that would have like tied or if that would have.
Oh
actually...
no, that absolutely would have given him life lead.
You sure?
Positive.
I don't know, it was kind of close there.
I think you forget how much damage a Lee OTG does.
I clearly am.
It's almost as much as a kunai, dude. A kunai, not both kunais.
I know it makes us grab pretty gnarly, but I didn't think it was that much.
Oh no, it really is, dude. You just don't do it that often because it doesn't enable more kill sequences on most. In most situations for power, it doesn't enable more kill sequences unless you use it off throw. But it generally gives you much worse Oki.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, up next, let's watch Gainsbourg and Ardon. That should be a good match.
You know, we've got a Serbia flag in the lobby.
That's a new one.
Nice. All right.
Eventually, we'll fill out the entire map.
Soon enough.
It's like a Fight Cade Pokedex.
I'm still waiting on the Greenland flag.
But you've never seen a Greenland flag out there? Oh wait, I haven't either. Wait, what? Why are there no Greenlands in there ever? Oh well.
What's up with that?
Anyways, right now we have Zantetsu Lee. Ardon once again trying to flex out his Lee a little bit. I think he's had enough of Juzo's inconsistency.
In Juzo, you can just hold up, and there's not a whole lot you can do there.
Yeah, Juzo's skill ceiling is very, very low.
Well-
Lee's skill ceiling isn't particularly high either, but you can definitely get to a point where you're more consistent. Juzo, you're pretty much just running 50-50s all day. Can't really get better at guessing. Oh wow, Gainsbourg whiffing that throw. That's gonna cost him.
Those 2Cs are gnarly. I guess both characters, but on Lee there specifically.
An interesting
Whoa.
reset doesn't pan out. I think he wanted the
This is
raw
5A
super.
and
I think
super.
the 5A was a misinput.
Good grief. 6C DP.
Oh, just a little too far for that power BC. Lee's hurtbox is very thin. I think Lee's the thinnest character in the game. I'm not sure on that, though. But definitely feels like there are a lot of things that don't work on him, which normally do on other characters. I know Makuro's the widest.
Shigen's actually, like, a little bit skinnier than he looks.
Oh, yeah, way skinnier. Alright,
Nice instant area. Such a good tool versus jump-ins.
Alright, baits the deflect. Gainsbourg's pretty eager for these anti-air deflects. Ardon seems to have recognized that. Alright, opts to try and reset into JB. I'm sure I feel about that. You can... sometimes you can actually combo off that dive kick into 2C. If nothing else, you're so plus that the opponent's not going to be able to push anything besides deflect, so it's pretty much always worth going for 2C after that dive kick. Because worst case scenario, you're conditioning the opponent to deflect there. And then you can punish that pretty hard. Ooh, just empty up throw to catch the dodge! Gainsbourg! Taking game 1. Alright, gets the guard cancel, goes for the auto follow-up. Or not guard cancel, deflect,
Good
sorry.
dive kick.
Alright, interesting deflect. I think that deflect actually extended his hurtbox forward enough that the 2C started hitting. That was interesting.
Round start DM. Alright.
Dodges right through it. Lee's dodge is so good. The B follow-up has so much range to it. And the really dirty thing is you can actually do a walking flash kick immediately after ABAB. And it'll actually tech trap pretty hard.
Caught by the overhead.
Yeah, speaking of tech traps, Gainsbourg catching that roll and taking the set, actually. Nice. Good stuff. Alright. Up next, we have Sir Loki versus the Samo Camo.
No, I always thought it was Senior Loki. That's what I always
Probably.
read it as. But I think Sir is actually, I don't know. I don't know Portuguese. I also do not see him in the lobby.
I don't either. Is he on Discord?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not seeing him.
Oh, yeah, it looks like SR is equivalent to MR in English.
Ah. Alright, so Mr. Loki. By the way, is the stream title working correctly?
The stream title, The Last Blade 2 Weekly
Okay.
Tournaments, Part 49.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and so what's going on for big number 50? Are we doing anything crazy?
Nope.
No.
I don't have any, but I'm sorry, mate. I got like a new overlay that I'm working on. I'll probably have it ready by then.
Should have something cool and fun for us to do, Lemon, every week. What's going on?
I have tournaments. That's what I got.
Come on, Lemon.
Alright, I'm still not seeing him. So
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
let's give him a minute to show up and move on to Mifune versus myself.
Battle of the Titans. Whenever it happens.
Right now. Right, okay. No, wait, it is here. We got it. We got it. We're in. Yes!
Excellent. All right. Lemon versus Ginkgo. Speed. Moria versus... Oh, we're on Elephant. Now we're on Village. Flames. Yukimachi. Alright. Speed Moria. Power Kagami. This isn't too bad for Kagami. Being able to 2C through Moria pressure is actually a really useful tool. The main, just important part's being able to confirm off of those with 4AC. Kagami's great air normals don't mean a whole lot in this matchup. Moria has pretty efficient ways to be dealing with them. Same with Kagami's Fireball. Moria can deal with that very effectively as well. Nice, empty hop command grab. Really going to boil down into who can crack open who first. Which, with Moria, isn't too bad, because Kagami 2C is actually, like, mad unsafe if you switch guard. And for Kagami, it's if Moria does something unsafe in his pressure, which is pretty much bound to happen. Kagami also has the instant air dive kick as a pressure tool, which isn't like especially good on Moria or anything specific to Moria, but it's just good overall. Nasty dive kick and a command grab. You have to like switch guard jump to get out of that. Or push a button, switch guard, push a button works as well. But otherwise it's a really safe tool. Not a lot of people see it coming. Lemon has put himself into the corner here. Misses the second hit of the DP there. And another lemon full screen DM. Full screen wake up Moria DM. Moria DM's not bad. It actually catches jumps pretty well. I've yet to test if it's efficient or not as far as damage goes, or just B&B is better. You'd think the super would be better, but who knows. Dash up grab on Kagami, it's pretty dangerous. He's got one of the best dashes in the game. That's gonna combo. Not enough to kill though, but straight A or jumping normal is gonna be, yeah, 2C takes it. AB's through it, nice. Gets the link, what kind of Oki? 8B, nice. Or maybe it's 8C. I don't remember. I don't play Lee. It's a command grab. All right. A lot of conditioning going on here. And about that Kagami command grab. Oh, that's did not cancel. Trade takes it. The Kagami command grab, you can tech out, and you can also not tech out. But if you don't tech out in the corner, he can 3B or 5C OTG. So I don't think there's any chase options he has from mid screen or even like corner off of command grab. So there's really not a whole lot of reason to not tech, which Lemon is aware of.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm still not seeing Sir Loki in the lobby.
Where'd he go?
Mr. Loki, come here. Come hither. Oh, well. I'm gonna guess his power's out or something.
Maybe he had one of those famous Brazilian pizzas in his oven, and he just had to go take it out.
Well, either way, you are now the victor. You have a set on Mr. Loki.
All right.
Technically. All right. Up next we have Gainsbourg and Art Unplayed. Oh well. Well, Gainsbourg now has a set on Sir Loki. Actually, I'll give him another chance. He's technically not next anyway, so let's just watch myself and Brody Nelson first.
Alrighty. Brody was actually doing pretty well. It does look like he's coming from another game though, because with his dashes, he's not like canceling them at all with normals or jumps, and he's just kind of sitting there in the dash recovery.
Yeah, he's going for very traditional safe footsies. I'm willing to bet he might actually be a Samsho player. Because he went straight to Hibiki.
Yeah, he might.
And that was very Samsho-esque neutral. Alright, we're
loading. I'm just looking at a black screen right now. Oh, no, now we're in. And he knew to go to AES. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, he read the rules.
How often does that happen? I mean, come on.
It only happens if they come from another game.
Yeah.
That's how you know he knows what he's...
Mori Hibiki's pretty miserable for Hibiki. She has next to no way to contest his TPs like at all. Oh, good 5B into 236B. See, he's starting. He's canceling his jumps of 4As. Look at that. Most of them. Canceling his dashes, rather. BNB takes it. Good. There was a delay on the DP. Good awareness. Would have whiffed without it. Dash up 5B. Gets caught by deflect. Micro dash BCD. All right. Oh no! Does he know how to get out? He does not. But Lemon does not know how to follow it up or fail to do so. Either way, yeah, a new player who knows how to OTG. I mean, come on, where are we? Who is this guy? Oh, good punish. I think 6B might have done more there. Good stuff nonetheless. Oh, geez, 3A in neutral. Lemon's going crazy. It's tough to react to. Oh, that's a setup. Oh, it's another setup. Come on. Goes for a deflect there, but just eats the DM. Good confirm. Does not block low, eats the BNB. Oh no! Oh wow! Deflex. Or was that guard cancel? Weird. Block 2B into 236B. It's only special cancelable when it's blocked. That's good stuff. You can get some fancy shenanigans with that.
Bro, he's even trying to react to my 2-1-4s. This guy knows exactly what he's doing.
Give him a week and he's going to be on top, man.
Absolutely, holy shit. He failed a lot of knowledge checks, though, so I'm willing to bet that he is just coming from Sam's show or something. Either way, good stuff, my dude.
Yeah, that kind of looked like, I think that was a guard cancel. It was hard to tell, but I think that was a guard
he
cancel.
Guard canceled Fandango. I've never seen anyone actually pull it off in a match. I always knew it was possible.
It's like off that first hit, too.
Yeah, you gotta do it off the first... Oh, wait, no, you don't have to do it off the first hit. If you want to get out of that setup without air deflecting, you gotta guard cancel. Which, by the way, remember that literally any Fandango on block can be jump deflected. Your friendly PSA.
Any of them?
Literally any of them.
Yeah, are you sure?
Unless you're playing Kaide. If you're playing Kaide, then a meaty Fandango will still be impossible.
What if you eat a 5B and then they cancel into Fandango?
You can still do that. You can still do that with Shigen, even. Anyways, is Mr. Loki back?
Maybe the timing's tight around some of those.
Yeah, it's definitely tight but you can always do it because you can actually cancel your pre-jump frames with air deflect. It's weird.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you can always do that. It's just not very useful outside of Fandango's because it's a 3-frame window when you're already grounded. But I've seen some Japanese players actually use that for option selects because it'll air deflect will beat both high and low mix-ups. So there are a few things that actually become fake if you know how to do that. But if you guess wrong, the opponent is going to go absolutely nuts on you, even if they weren't watching for a deflect.
Right.
Anyways, I'm still not seeing Mr. Loki, so we're just gonna DQ him here.
You get that whole jump arc to flash purple for the opponent.
Yeah, and you still have the recovery when they land. Like you don't have to trip guard or anything either. There's just they just trip over their own feet. They pull in a mono.
You just start wailing on them.
All right, and now the last match before finals, we have myself and Gainsbourg. Let's do this.
So might be expecting Moria versus Zantetsu. That's one of the better ones to fight Zantetsu with, but being Zantetsu, he's still positive, I'd say, as far as matchups go. He's got just as much, if not more, shenanigans than Moria. Kunai does have the properties of being able to catch teleport, Moria teleport. That can be a little bit tricky. You just have to space the teleports a little more easier and good reaction there. Yeah, a double kunai is pretty unsafe there too, especially versus Moria, who can just TP from full screen. Same with dive kicks. Another good reaction from Lemon into BNB takes it. And 2-3-6 A's very unsafe. Really, Zantetsu doesn't have a whole lot of safe specials, to be honest with you. Like, if you space slash correctly, yeah. That was an SDM. Whoa. Scramble. Good grief. Grab takes it. Yeah, Moria can cancel all of his stuff in a TP, and oh, we are switching to a zombie. All right. Moria has a little bit of an easier time, I'd say, with this one. There's not a whole lot Makuro can do to contest Moria TP, besides like maybe 4A on the BTP. He's like, he doesn't have Dash Slice or Kunai available to him anymore to be able to contest the others. That's also really unsafe. Wake up, SDM. Wow. It's not safe either, but Lemon misses it. Wow. Takes it anyways. Moria doesn't have a ton of ways to deal with Crawl. 2 and 4C, obviously being the most obvious one, but like most of his normals, just has a tough time with it. Whoa. We have to 6B. And now he's in a pretty good spot here. Wiggles the full length and full screen wake up DM on Moria. I don't know why you keep doing that, Lemon. I'm not seeing it. Maybe he knows some tech I don't. Oh, instant activation of the projectile there. It's actually a nasty anti-air. Never thought about using it for that. Whoa, look at those smashed 4As. That's how you know you're playing zombie. Well, that's kind of a weird input. I don't know what the intention was. A little bit of deliberation here. Oh, yeah, we switched to Lee. Apparently thinks he has better control over it. Which, to be fair, Lee has the 2C. 2C is a really important tool versus zombie. Just being able to contest Crawl, being able to beat Crawl. And his damage is, I guess, a little easier on the inputs, assuming you're able to make that link. Oh. We are pressing buttons. All right. And catches a deflect with Rekka drop Rekka. Frame trap or drop, you decide. Oh, nice. Oh, good tech chase. Nice, okay. The side switch causes the 5C to come out. That's going to be able to... Good tech chase, wow. Makaro pressing buttons like no tomorrow. I guess that is what he does. Jeez, look at those buttons. He does not care that he has 2 lives left. He is pushing buttons. And ultimately, though, 2C wins out there on the Lee.
I shall let you in on the secret of the full screen wake up super.
But yeah, please enlighten me.
If they jump in, not only does it do the most damage of any of Moria's options at that range, it is very funny.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense.
That is exactly why I must do it.
And
it is my duty to be the funny man.
So Quick Rise, ADP, BDP, 3B OTG does not do as much damage as...
Well, the problem is, if you use DP as an anti-air and speed, it's really inconsistent making a hard knockdown.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because if you only get 1 DP for either version, it's actually a soft knockdown, and then you can't get the OTG. And there's no useful options like mid-screen.
Well, you can, like 5C, I think. Dash up 5C.
Mid-screen doesn't let you do anything if they tech, is the problem.
You can, well, if you hit 1 hit of the DP, you can B of the Dragon Punch, then you can B Teleport and 5C. That covers either their as an OTG or as a tech chase.
Okay,
think.
good luck. Good luck getting one hit of a DP in neutral.
What are you talking about? If this is if they jump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a DP.
How are you getting one hit of it though? He's moving forward, but during the multi-hit.
No, with the A.
Oh,
Like if you just hit the
the A
A
version's
DP.
still a soft knockdown.
Exactly,
Oh,
and then
whatever.
you cover the soft knockdown with teleport into 5C.
Whatever. Point is, Samo, go
All
fight
right, all right,
Mifune.
all right,
You're in
all
winners
right.
finals. It's best of 5.
Oh, best of 5. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're already in top 3.
Who would have guessed?
Go do the funny.
I will be doing the funny.
Do me a favor, and I know you're gonna play Zantetsu here, so if you could kindly just full screen wake up SDM.
No, thank you.
Well, why not?
That's not funny. That's a waste of meter.
Exactly why it's funny.
Hey,
Zan without meter. That's hilarious. Look at him. Look at the Zan without meter. Laugh at him. Oh no! Wait! Stop laughing! You're giving him too much power. Okay, Samo now has meter. So blocking is now actually a win condition for him if he has the, Oh, wow! Jump cancel 236 neutral? Alright! Alright! Another B&B. Installs invisibility. Makes good use of those iframes, actually. I don't think Mifune could have contested that on reaction. That was really good. Alright, 3C gets the throw. Mifune is starting to find some more ground, but unfortunately whiffs the flex! That's going to let Samo take the game already! Alright, no counter pick. Fune really wants to make this Lee work. Alright, both of them playing some neutral. Mifune finally finds a 3C, gets the meaty! Alright, what's the next mix-up? Actually, Samo gets a wake-up 2C. Interesting decision. I mean, 2C doesn't lose very hard to Lee's dodge. So, if Mifune tried to go for the pre-can 50-50, Samo actually would have been completely fine. Alright, round start jumping from Samo. That's going to give him a very solid life lead to work with. Lee can kind of struggle to take life lead back in this matchup, surprisingly. Zan's got a lot of really big disjoints, which Lee doesn't like. And also his buttons are just very fast, so even if Lee does get in, Zan can usually mash out of his pressure. Because he's got 2C, he's got 4A, he's got JA if for some reason he ends up in the air. Ooh, wow, Sam with good awareness on that, a wall bounce right there. Mifune is now in desperation though, and a stray SDM actually can let him approach. SDM is very valuable in this matchup for Lee. Because if Zan throws a bad kunai, Lee can just do that on reaction and punish it. Normally, he can't punish kunais on reaction. Unless he's, like, right up there. But Lee can actually hang back and punish kunais if he's got SDM on deck, which is very nice. Tries a 4A, not sure why. Fails block the double overhead. Alright, gets a flash kick, drops the OTG, unfortunately. Samo getting a cross up, putting Mifune on his last shred of life. One more sets of kunai on block could take it, or that tick throw. Samo bringing the score 2-0. Mifune has to win 3 games with whatever he picks next. No counter pick. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, Mifune deflect. Actually, I think he guard canceled out of that dive kick. I don't know. Either way, he got out. That's what matters. The first hit of Zan's dive kick is a mid, so deflecting against it is actually pretty effective. A lot of Zan's mix-ups actually get screwed over pretty hard by deflect. The problem, though, is if Zan calls out a deflect, you're dead. Just straight up. Ooh, trades with the flash kick. Interesting. Alright, throwing out that disjointed 4A. Zan 4A is a very difficult button for leading a test. Because it doesn't have any hurtbox extension near his feet, so Lee can't really poke it out with 2C. Hits 5B directly, so he can't throw that out. 3C is pretty committal in this matchup in the first place, so that's not really worth it, usually. Mifune making this pressure work. Alright, an ABB. Stance B is pretty useful in this matchup. You don't want to use it too much, though, because once Zan catches on that you're using dodge too much, you can start throwing kunais. Or dive kick. Depending on the range. And both those shut down dodge really hard, even if they don't really lead to much on their own. Alright, gets a B&B. Mifune just playing really patiently here. Has a life lead, but unfortunately runs into kunai. Samo converting off of it, but unfortunately drops it. Ends up going for a reset, gets it. Mifune gains some Oki. Alright, lets him go. Blocks some kunais. Trying to get some ground here. And ends up trading with a 4A. Samo moving on to Grand Finals.
Those are 5As.
That one's the 5A?
Yeah, 5A is the one that has the higher vertical. 4A is the one that's a little bit
okay.
lower. I think
4A
5A goes out.
I
further.
remember what their hitboxes look like. I don't remember what their animations look like.
Yeah. But definitely some good games there.
Alright, let's see here. Up next in Losers Finals is Mifune and myself. This is going to be awkward if I get through this.
No, we'll just put it on voice activity and just scream over each other. I think that'd be fun.
I have been challenged. Let us begin. Alright, you in?
I sure am. All right,
Alright, good.
Kagami. Kagami Moria, Kagami Lee. All right. Power Lee, Power Kag. Was that Elephant? Yeah, Elephant. All right. Yeah, Kagami has pretty nasty air normals here. That, I don't know about contest with Lee jumping C, but it just should at least make him a little more cautious about how Lee plays. It'll definitely beat out Lee 2C. Whoa, alright. And tech chase, the dive kick there. Nice. It buffered the dive kick, the flash kick. Yeah, see, those normals are just disjointed, I guess. See, look at that. The OTG damage didn't do that much. It's not that much. I feel vindicated. Thank you. Back to the game. See, yeah, 25% off of a connected jumping C. That's pretty gnarly. Especially versus Kag, who's in the air most of the time. Flash kick's also a really good option versus Kagami. Ooh, but it's not safe. There's no way it's safe. Oh, it might be safe versus a couple characters. Leave flash kick, but you can just switch card and then like 6C for just about everyone. Just about. Struggling for that last shred of life here. There it is. He's pretty good about eking out that last shred. What with the however many frames that is, like 9 frame overhead. Something goofy. It's not safe. Ooh, big damage. He goes for a tech chase there. Lemon doesn't bite. Just gets the OTG instead. Look at that. Yeah, just hop 9. The hop B is, I don't know, just so tough for Lee to deal with. Tries to cancel the fan super, but does not get it. Okay, Rekka, and where are we after this? Backdashes to avoid chipping out. And dash up 2A takes it. The Mifune special. He's very good at getting those stray hits in there, especially that 2A. Looked like a meter charge. I assume I was a misinput. Oh, he sees it, he sees it. That's gonna sting. Kagami's able to convert so much damage when he's got meter. Very dangerous. Especially a guard cancel in desperation. Ooh. I assume that chipped. Might not have. I think it was enough. Right, 1-1. Just kind of looking at each other. Charge partition. Sure enough. Yeah, look at that. He's just able to bully Lee out of the air so well. Huge normals. That does not combo. I assume that was some kind of DP. 5B whips too far out. Cheeky SDM. Well within chip range here. He's got to be very careful. Would look like a DM getting stuffed by a fireball. Whoa, goes right through him. All right. Hey, charge partitioned, flash kick. Yeah, it's not going to be max damage, but that is going to be damage. Right on. Oh, wow, and the grab came out a little too early there. Lemon taking advantage. Tied up there. Mifune just going nuts with those dang air normals. Very hard to contest with. Yeah, and the flash kick really does not have that great of a horizontal reach to it. Oh, that's a confirm. Oh, SDM, wow, alright. It's going to be a tech chase here, and nothing from Mifune. It was a good choice. Oh, it's just a regular grab. Like a trip guard 2C, maybe an anti-air 2C, something like that. This will be Lemon's final character. Suppose he feels more confident with Speed Moria. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, he's just having a real hard time with the Kagami air normals, which Moria has a lot easier time dealing with. But with his 214A, he's actually able to contest that spot very well. Okay, alright. 2 B&Bs, back to back. Oh, there's a reset. Dive kicks out. Smart stuff. That's gonna sting. Just outside desperation. Wow, you got the link, but not the cancel. Might not have been confident, which it's a very reasonable thing to not be confident in. Just kind of looking at each other. Oh, wow. Frame trap DP, I guess. Tick throw. Cross under. Here we are. Now, Mori has a hard time dealing with Kagami when Kagami's in the air and Mori's in the air, but if Mori's on the ground, Kagami's in the air, then he's got a lot easier time. Oh, it's gonna sting. Oh, that's gonna be it.
You know, that match made me realize something. I
What would that
don't
be?
know how to fight Kogmis that actually know how to confirm DM off dive kick.
Yeah, that's tough, man. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I hadn't realized how reliant on what I was on being able to survive at least one of them. Oh well. But this just means we have a commentator for Grand Finals. Alright. So, in Grand Finals, we have the Samo Camo on winner's side and Mifune on losers. Both sets will be best of 5 or first to 3. And Mifune has to win 2 sets, whereas Samo only has to win 1. Let's do this. Alright, they're in. Oh wow, they are in already. Okay. So Zantetsu Kagami. This is a fairly interesting matchup. Mostly the sense that it's really flashy. Both of them kind of want to do the same thing. They both want to control the same space in the air. Because Zan can threaten with kunais, Kagami can threaten with JB. Neither of them are particularly consistent at anti-airing the other. Because Kagami is one of the few characters that has normals that can actually contest a anti-air dash slice. Ooh, good throw. Alright, right there. You don't want to get too close, though. If you're that close, you're not going to contest the dash slice. That's kind of the bigger thing. Zan has a lot more ranges where he's effective than Kogami. Because although their ideal range is identical, Zan can stand directly on top of or directly below Kogami and be at an advantage. Whereas Kogami only wins in that one space. Which he's also a lot worse at securing than Zan is. Overall, it's not that bad of a matchup, just because Kagami's got so much damage off stray mix-ups. And he doesn't give Zan a lot of opportunities to guard cancel, so he can't abuse that very well. Plus, Kagami 2C is one of the most obnoxious buttons for Zan to deal with. It's honestly the single button in the game that I can think of that's the most detrimental to Zan's game plan. Just this huge 2-frame low. Just completely shuts down dash slice in a lot of cases. Which is also something not a lot of characters can say. Alright, anti-air 236 drops the jump cancel, unfortunately. Alright, laying down some pretty unsafe pressure. Mifune failing to punish. Again, Kagami's got a 2-frame jab, so he absolutely can deal with that. It's just a matter of recognizing it. Okay, Mifune's starting to play a little bit slower here, but he's only got 14 seconds left. 13, 12, 11. Gets the dive kick. All right, here we go. Doesn't quite have life lead, though. He's going to have to find some chip. Sam will find those 2 Cs. He wins this round for certain. All right, going right into round 2 here. Sam making some good use of disjoints and starting to play a lot more aggressively, actually. All right, drops set play, but he's still safe. I don't know what those empty command runs are. Might just be dropping the dash slice. Either way, it allows Mifune to get a super confirm with that dive kick. Samo's now in desperation, which is a terrifying prospect. Zan STM lets him get like another 3 or 4 layers to his mix. It's ridiculous. Oh, just a little too far away for the good guard cancel conversion. That would have killed otherwise. Drops the kunais, that would have killed as well, but manages to find some stray kunais in neutral. Alright, Mifune's on the back foot here. He's got to win 3 games with Kagami now if he wants another shot. And then after that, he's still got to win another set. So things are looking grim. Let's see if he can pull it off. Alright, Samo laying down some pretty basic pressure. Gets the double overhead. Yeah, you don't want to mash 2C against a jumping Zan. Trying to trip guard Zan is pretty risky because he's got kunais and he's got dive kick, both of which are completely valid. And even if you do want to, the window's pretty tight because he's got a 2-frame low in 2C. Alright, find that cross up, and that'll kill. Alright, Samo's on tournament point here. Mifune's got to find some way to come back. Alright, immediate cross up. Mifune is now at risk of being stunned. Nope, not anymore. Gets the deflect, full conversion, alright. Goes for the OTG, putting Samo in desperation. Not entirely sure if I agree with the decision. Zan with meter and desperation is just terrifying. Alright, anti-air dash slice, good. Leaving Mifune just out of desperation. Gets the guard cancel, this could be it. Ah, goes for the safe version. Wasn't confident in that conversion, and there we go. Samo takes the tournament.
Good games.
Man, you made quick work of that finals.
Well, that's Santetsu for you.
That it is. Alright, so there we are. Alright. That was another week of The Last Blade 2. Went a bit quicker than normal for a bracket of this size. Probably because now that we've got a distinct top tier week, people are a lot more eager to play Zan and Lee. This character's end match is so fast. Anyways, have a good night, everyone.
Sleep tight. Thanks for coming.
Remember to wish your folks a happy Mother's Day, because that's... Is that today? No.
No, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, okay. That's what I thought. I'm bad with dates. Anyways, have a good night, everyone.